Welcome, everyone, to another episode of the P.U.W.F. Wrestling Talk. I am one of your hosts, Joe BNCO, here tonight with another member of the P.U.W.F., Mr. D-Walk. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. How you doing, brother?
Oh, not too bad. Shout out to the Invisible Man. He is having some storms over where he lives and won't be making it tonight, as well as another shout out to Kane the Destroyer, my
Big dog.
partner, one half of the Destroyers of Smoke, and the host of the Talk and Sip podcast. Grown Folks Talk and Sip podcast. I apologize, folks. Anyway, we are here tonight to talk about the week of wrestling, and what a week of wrestling we have had. We will not be covering NXT because that was covered last night on D-Walk's show. We had a banger of a show. Go check that out on the YouTube channel. So D-Walk.
Yeah. What's up? Yes, sir.
Raw.
What you think about Raw? What you think about it? What you think how it started off?
I mean, Raw was good. I liked how it started off with Rhea Ripley and the Judgment Day.
No, it actually
she called out the Judgment Day.
It actually started off with Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler fighting in the aisle. And everybody joined in. Rodriguez joined in. And everybody joined in, and pretty much all the women that were fighting. I skipped
to the part that was relevant.
Yeah. I shouldn't have brought that up. I wasted 6 seconds of my life now.
You wasted your time talking about a free-for-all Donnybrook up with Nia Jax and a bunch of other people that aren't being used properly.
Hey, disregard, y'all pretend y'all like y'all never heard me say that. I'll take it back.
So, we started off, let's go ahead and start off with the Rhea Ripley Judgment Day skit, because Rhea Ripley came out and Mommy was not happy.
Nah,
she called out Judgment Day and told them to get their asses to the ring. I was like, oh shit.
She was pissed to the highest piss.
I was like, we got to piss off Rhea Ripley.
Yeah.
The hell's going to happen?
Crazy.
Yeah, when she got in Damian Priest's face, I thought he was going to knock that bitch down.
Yeah.
I won't lie.
Yeah.
I thought he was about to 1950s housewife that bitch. I was like, she's about to get it. She's gonna get it.
about to get the hand.
And he didn't. He held his composure. I was like, damn, dude, you're a good man.
All right, Ike Turner.
That's what I thought was gonna happen.
Wow.
I thought he was gonna Bobby Brown that bitch. I was like,
wow.
So Rhea Ripley was very pissed off the fact that Dominic lost the belt.
Mm-hmm.
The North American Championship to Trick at the No Mercy pay-per-view, and said, where were you at? Why weren't you out there with him, helping him? Why weren't you out there being in his corner? And, he really didn't have much to say about that.
No.
He screwed up, and he knew he screwed up. And he said, but he's like, I still got a championship, and I'm still got my Money in the Bank briefcase.
Mm-hmm.
I think your problem lies on the other side of the ring. And she turned to Dom, and she was very pissed off that he didn't have the belt.
Mm-hmm.
And said that if he didn't win the belt back on NXT tomorrow night on Tuesday, that there was going to be repercussions.
Yeah.
We don't have to worry about that because Dominic Mysterio is the North American champion for the second time.
After 2 days of Trick being champion.
It was a trick.
Yeah.
Look. That Dominic whooped that trick.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
whooped that trick.
Yeah.
Whooped that trick.
He really did.
All right. So going into another thing that is getting heated is the Seth Rollins Nakamura um, match that's coming up at Fastlane.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting very, very good. I
Mm-hmm.
like the mind games that Nakamura is playing with Seth Rollins. Michael Cole did an interview with Seth Rollins. Do you remember some of those things that Michael Cole said to Seth Rollins?
Damn, I forgot. Man, that slipped my mind. Recap me, bro.
He
Tell me
said
what.
that he called him all of the things that he's been called, the architect,
Yeah.
the future,
Yeah.
whatever. And he called him all these things, and he's like manipulator,
Mm-hmm.
puppeteer, and he said I coined and gave you all these key phrases, and he's like now it seems like you're a puppet. Segue back to Ring of Honor, a la CM Punk, where he talked about being the puppeteer controlling the puppet.
Mm-hmm. Right.
They are gesturing CM Punk quietly. Unless you know
Yeah.
wrestling really well, you would not pick up on things like this.
Yeah.
And if you think I'm lying, look it up. Look up some of
No.
these things I'm saying because they're facts. Whether you like him or hate him, CM Punk is a draw, and he
Yeah.
can make money.
So you
And
think
WWE's not gonna pass up.
no. So you think we gonna see a CM Punk versus Seth Rollins?
Yes. And the new rumor that's going around is CM Punk versus Randy Orton at WrestleMania 40.
Mm.
That's the
Hmm.
new rumor that's going around.
Hmm. So hypothetically thinking, do you think we'll see a CM Punk show up at Fastlane?
No,
Or they'll
I
wait?
don't think we're gonna see. I don't think we're gonna see CM Punk until Survivor Series in Chicago.
So you thinking Seth Rollins go retain the title or lose it?
I think he's gonna retain the title,
Mm-hmm.
but I'd rather see Nakamura with the title.
Right. Yeah. Nakamura should have won it a
Shinsuke,
long time ago.
Shinsuke deserves a shot at a championship
Yeah.
match, a championship,
Yeah.
and not a mid card championship, a world title. He's proven that he can do it. He's proven that he can carry it. He's proven that he's got what it takes. Give the man a chance.
Yeah,
That's
for real.
all.
I agree.
We also had some other things that happened on the card. You want to go into the next segment, please?
Yeah, man. The next segment was the Alpha Academy versus Imperium.
Ooh.
I don't know what they're doing with Imperium, man. I don't know what they're doing with Alpha Academy. I mean, like, what is going on?
Well, supposedly Alpha Academy is going to be on SmackDown Friday. Jay Uso and Cody Rhodes are supposed to be on SmackDown on Friday as well.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, what's the deal with what they do? They making Alpha Academy. What are they doing? Like, 1 minute they doing something, next minute they not. 1 minute they winning, next minute they losing. Where is they situation at? Cause it seemed like the WWE they got the tag team division all like confused, mixed up.
It seems like they don't know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I say this because it's not just the Alpha Academy; it's just with people in general.
Yeah.
Part of the reason that, and we'll talk more about this later, but part of the reason why Edge left and went to AEW Spoiler alert.
Mm-hmm.
The rated R superstar Adam Copeland is now all elite.
All elite.
We'll talk more about that later. But the reason he left, and part of the reason he left, is because of the fact that he said they didn't know what to do with him. He's done everything in the company. They did the writers didn't know what to do with him. They didn't know where to put him, and they only wanted to have him wrestle 10 times a year.
Yeah.
He didn't want that. He wanted to wrestle more, and he wanted to be more a part of things. And he wanted storylines, and he wanted to be a part of things. But they had nothing for him to do.
Yeah, man.
He didn't like that.
They started letting good talent go. They missing out on something good. Like WWE could have had something good where nobody could even touch them. Now it's like, to me, they getting threatened about the other wrestling company.
Yeah. So let's see. Okay. Excuse me, folks.
Hey, so the match ended with Kaiser pinning Otis. Imperium win. See what I mean?
Imperium gets a W. At least they're winning.
Yeah.
The match got a grade of a B. I mean,
Yeah, at least Imperium, like, the last time they won was together was how long? A long time ago. It's been a minute. I mean, it's just nice to see them try to go for the tag team titles, being a tag team. But what you think about the next match that's wrestling? Cedric Alexander versus Bronson Reed. They don't even know what they want to do with Cedric Alexander, bro. He everywhere. And he got named Cedric Alexander is a good talent.
Yeah, but they have nothing for him to do, and he's not talented enough.
You don't think so? I mean, even with Bronson Reed, how many times that Bronson? Okay, it's wrestlers that come back. It's just wrestlers that get plain straight title shots. Bronson Reed to beat a good couple of people and still haven't got a title shot.
Yeah, you're right. And Bronson Reed deserves a title shot.
Yeah, exactly.
I think he's going to get one here soon. The match.
It was pretty much a squash match.
It was a squash match. The grade that Bleacher Report gave it was a C.
C minus.
And I don't understand. You're right, C minus. And I don't think it would be anything less, or anything more, because it wasn't really that great of a match. It was a squash. And Bronson Reed won with the tsunami.
Mm-hmm.
And it even says on Bleacher Report, Alexander is such a great talent. It's a shame WWE barely does anything with him, especially now that Shelton Benjamin is gone. Reed might benefit from having a manager.
Yeah.
Xavier Woods versus Ivar.
I'm tired of this.
Why? Why are we still doing Viking Raiders and New Day? Are they going to get rid of this? Are they going to stop this stupid shit? Let's just skip it, because Woods pinned Ivar with an inside cradle. C plus.
Yeah.
I just don't want to see it. And then the next match. Let's go ahead and talk about the next match, even though I don't want to.
Why?
I'd rather skip it.
Let's skip it.
Chelsea Green versus Tegan Knox.
You already said it now.
Tegan Knox pinned Chelsea Green with the shiniest wizard. Grade C. Hey, it got a higher rating than the last two matches.
I can't believe you brought that up. I can't believe you brought it up. Hey.
All right, now The Miz versus Drew McIntyre. this was a decent match. Excuse me, folks. Problem I have with this match is the fact that I know that they're trying to turn Drew heel. I
But
get
it's
that.
not going nowhere. It's not going nowhere. Nobody's getting a step up. What is it?
No.
Is it like they're wrestling for fun?
And I'm going to tell you now, McIntyre beating The Miz is not doing anything for him.
No.
And it's not doing anything for The Miz. He defeated The Miz with the Future Shock DDT. The grade got a C+.
Yeah. The last 3 matches were C+, C-.
And let's go ahead and put this out there. The Miz was wrestling in a suit, not in wrestling gear.
So disrespectful.
All right, now the main event: Gunther versus Tommaso Ciampa for the IC title. Let's see. It says Kaiser and Vinci did not stay at ringside, so the champion didn't have his henchmen to rely on this time. It was just him and an angry, bearded man who loves gold.
Mm-hmm.
Ciampa came out of the gate strong. Once the ring general regained his composure, he began dominating his smaller opponent. Even though Ciampa was given up a lot of size, he never really felt like an underdog because he was so aggressive with his offense. It's one of the things that makes him fun to watch.
Yeah.
After a long and competitive match, Gunther won with a sleeper hold to retain his Intercontinental title. This was an excellent match between two guys who are known for producing great performances.
Yeah.
As Kaiser and Vinci delivered a beatdown, Johnny Gargano came out to make the save for Ciampa. The show ended with DIY hitting their tag team finisher on Kaiser.
Mm-hmm.
Gunther retains the IC title over Ciampa, grade A-.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
So the rumor has it that next week they're bringing back The Way. Do you remember The Way?
Yeah, so they mixing DIY and The Way together?
The Way is DIY is part of The Way. It's Ciampa, Gargano, Candice LeRae, Dexter Lumis, and Indy Hartwell.
Well, Austin
Indy
Theory.
Hartwell. No.
Oh.
Indy Hartwell. So you're gonna have 2 females, 3 males.
Yeah. I'd rather see Tommaso and Johnny Gargano, just them two. They're not building nothing for them to have a reason to have a stable.
They're building a stable because everybody else has fucking stables, so they have to build another stable to keep them relevant.
Here we go with that LeBron James bullshit.
And the final word was Becky Lynch inviting Indy Hartwell to Raw next week. Here we go. Indy Hartwell, part of The Way.
Oh, man. Sick of it.
Tell you, it's going to happen. And that, my friends, is Raw.
Thank goodness.
Aside from a couple decent segments and Gunther versus Ciampa, the show was pretty mediocre. Especially that this is the go-home Raw before a pay-per-view.
Right.
They should have really capitalized on this show to put over matches for the pay-per-view.
Yeah, they don't do that no more.
I don't feel that they did any of that. And then
Yeah, they don't make it like they used to no more, bro.
No, it's going to be a thing.
To me, the tag team and the women division is dying.
It's going to be a thing. They're going to have to revitalize the women's division again.
You know, all over again.
If y'all didn't know, Jade Cargill has signed with the WWE, and the speculation is that she will be at Fastlane this weekend, and she will be coming out to have a face-off with Rhea Ripley. I don't know if they're going to continue with that or not, but that's what I'm hearing. I know that Bobby Lashley was on a podcast earlier this week or last week, and he said that Jade would be a perfect fit for his group.
Yeah.
And we need a female in our group, and she would be perfect. And he threw out the invitation to her.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens with that.
So I was thinking about this. You know, AOP, they signed back with WWE, right?
Yep.
Could you see them? Could you see Bobby Lashley dumping the Street Profits and having AOP?
No, because AOP is coming back with Paul Ellering.
Okay, I got you.
And supposedly they're going to NXT.
But that would be a dope combination right there, AOP and Bobby Lashley.
Well, let them go to NXT first,
Mm-hmm.
so they can cause some ruckus down in NXT.
Yeah. Hopefully they could do. I know they gonna do better than OTM. Man, who the fuck is man? I still can't get over it, bro. I slip over this for days, like walking up, like, man, who the fuck is this dude? Who the fuck is OTM?
Oh man,
it's like prime time player.
SmackDown has I don't even want to talk about SmackDown.
No, this is crazy.
John Cena and fucking Jimmy Uso and Solo and LA Knight coming out and saving Cena's ass, which we already knew was happening.
Yeah.
But they had to wait because he had the sickness.
Now, I mean, why is they still putting LA Knight with people? He should be is making him stronger if he do stuff by himself. Why he? Well, it was no reason for him to come out.
Man, they're only doing that shit because they're trying to hype up him and Cena. They're trying to put him around these big superstars, and the only reason I can see them doing it is if they're going to make a match with him and Cena.
Yeah, but this how I would have rather seen it. I would rather seen it, say like Randy Orton or Batista came in and be his business partner. I'd rather see that than out the blues, LA Knight.
I don't know, man. I'm not gonna sit here and make excuses for WWE for fucking things up because Lord knows they do enough of that.
Oh, off the subject, bro. I heard they got a pumpkin spice Twinkie.
Yeah, I already had it.
I mean, I've been looking for it. I'm gonna have to try that.
I've had 3 boxes already.
Oh man, I'm late there.
They also have the pumpkin spice cupcakes.
I'm late. I just heard about it on the radio, like pumpkin spice Twinkies.
You late? You damn sure you late. They've been out for like a month, or they've been out for like a month and a half already. They've been out since August.
Damn.
Well, let's go to something that is very good.
What's that?
Let's talk about Dynamite.
Dynamite. Let's talk about Dynamite. What happened on Dynamite?
Let's talk about AEW. Let's talk about AEW. Let's talk about AEW signing this man. Can you see him? The rated R superstar, Adam Copeland, signed to All Elite Wrestling on a full-time deal, not a part-time deal. He will be wrestling full-time. He will be on every wrestling show, every pay-per-view.
You taking shots at Roman Reigns right now?
And guess what? Wait. Just wait. And he's been doing this longer than him. He's older than Roman. He's had a broken neck and fusion surgery, and he still wrestles more than you.
Shots fired.
Because that's what people are supposed to do when they enjoy their business. What they do, they love wrestling. They wrestle.
Especially being a champion.
Daniel Bryan had neck fusion surgery and wrestles more. Saraya had neck fusion surgery and wrestles more than Roman Reigns.
Especially being a champion.
Saraya wrestles more in a month than Roman Reigns does in damn near a year.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. 3 people with neck fusion surgery wrestle more than Roman Reigns.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't get it, man.
Makes no damn sense.
Yeah. So what happened on the first match at Dynamite, bro? Let's talk about it.
You want to talk about the first match?
Let's talk about the first good match. And I'm happy too. I'll let you know why I'm happy at the end.
Oh, don't be happy, because you're going to get very upset when I tell you what I heard is going to happen.
Better not. You better keep that, bro. Let me have my happiness right now. Don't ruin it.
AEW International Championship match: Ray Phoenix versus Nick Jackson. Let me just say, this was a very good match.
It was.
A la the 4 years ago when they had their match 4 years ago. This was a very good match. So good. And they know each other so well. The two guys know each other.
Yeah.
The match did not get a great rating, though.
No, I don't know why.
It got a poor rating. It's got a C+. Bleacher Report's tough on matches.
Yeah.
But in the end, Ray Phoenix defeated Nick Jackson to retain the International Championship. And it was announced that he will be defending that championship again next week on Tuesday, Championship Tuesday, which Dynamite will be on a special night on Tuesday next week. Championship Tuesday. It is also Tony Khan's birthday. And NXT is trying to stack the deck against Dynamite, against AEW, because they know if they don't, they're fucked. They have to do everything that they can.
Right.
So Jon Moxley will be taking on Ray Phoenix next week for the International Championship.
No, he'll win that bet.
So as long as Jon Moxley can retain his blood in his body and not get concussed again like a dumbass.
Somebody go tell him you got to slow down on bleeding, man. You got to slow down on bleeding, man.
Like, guy, you bleed in like 5 seconds into a match. Like, chill out.
He poured water on his face and he bleeding. Like, what the hell? What is this?
Looked like a pot of spaghetti sauce blowing up out of his face. Like, Jesus Christ, dude, chill out.
This dude just bleeding, walking down the entrance.
Cool segment that happened backstage after the match. Adam Copeland interrupted an interview by Renee Paquette with Chris Jericho and Kenny Omega. He introduced himself to the ladder and was fired up about the 4th anniversary of Dynamite. He also made a Canadian joke and said, "There's so much Canadian going on here." He's like, "I feel like it needs to be raining syrup somewhere," because everybody in the room was Canadian. It was him, Renee Paquette, Jericho, Omega. All of them are Canadian.
Yeah.
And he shook Omega's hand. Then the next segment happened.
Mm-hmm.
Griff Garrison in the ring, waiting for his opponent. And
Mm-hmm.
who comes out to face him?
Cool.
A
Cool.
returning
Cool.
Wardlow,
Oh man.
who looked jacked and pissed the fuck off.
Hmm.
Came in and started tearing apart Griff Garrison right away. Right away, tearing that motherfucker apart. And then proceeded to powerbomb him over and over and over and over and over again until the referee stopped the match. And then Wardlow ran out of the ring, rolled out of the ring after that. After the referee stopped the match and he won, he just rolled out of the ring and went through the crowd and walked away.
Mm-hmm.
He looked pissed off that the match was stopped.
So what you think you'll do with him?
Heel. He's going to be a heel. You can see it. He's got that heel heat right now. He's coming in pissed off, and he's going to keep power bombing people until they stop matches. So that's how he's going to win matches from now on. He's just going to power bomb people until they stop the match.
Didn't he lose the Powerhouse Hobbs last time?
Yeah, they cheated. Remember?
Yeah. 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 I mean, him being a heel, I could see that. Is he
Yeah,
gonna spike?
Wardlow being a heel is going to be good.
Is he gonna spike Dudley Darby Allin?
No, he's going to Big Show Rey Mysterio Darby Allin.
Hey, Darby Allin ain't nothing but Spike Dudley.
Wardlow's gonna lawn dart Darby Allin to the side of a semi trailer. Gonna see Darby Allin look like he crumbled, look like his neck's broke.
There's no way I'll let somebody pick me up or throw me like that ever.
Like you'd have a choice.
Hey.
Look at Wardlow. Look how big Wardlow is. You really think you have a choice?
Somebody go get shot.
You go wherever Wardlow goes. Wherever Wardlow says you're going, you're going.
There's no consequences and repercussions.
That's like saying no to Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
I don't wanna. You gonna do it.
Hey.
The segment got a C+.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Damn.
They
had to show the Adam Cole video twice where he was with Roddy and the Kingdom. Dude, he gives him a knee scooter, and they're racing around the house. He's in his wheelchair, and Adam Cole's on the knee scooter, and fucking they're racing through the house. And he's like, "That was fun." He's like, "So what'd you bring me here for?" He's like, "I need you to help me move furniture." He's like, my ankle's broke. He's like, "I can't help you." He's like, "I need you to do." He's like, "Why don't you have them help you do it?" He's like, no. He's like, they don't know anything about feng shui, man. He's like, "I need you to do it." So they had Adam Cole on one knee on his knee scooter, moving couches and shit on a knee scooter. I was like, what?
Wow.
I was like, damn, man.
Wow.
Later on, there was a segment where MJF tried to call Adam Cole, and it just rang and went to voicemail.
Mm-hmm.
He was not happy about that.
Yeah.
And it was after there was a segment with the Bullet Club,
Mm-hmm.
and they called out MJF, and MJF went to the ring, and they proceeded to beat the shit out of MJF.
Beat the living shit out of him. They beat the coins out of him.
Yeah, Jay White came out of nowhere and fucking dropped him, and then they beat his ass, and then Jay White took the title, the Triple B, and he left with the Triple B, and said, "If you want it back," he's like, this looks right on me. He's like, if you want this back, you know how to get it. It's like, you're gonna have to wrestle me for it and actually beat me." And MJF accepted in the heat of the moment and said, "If you want a match, you fucking got it, full gear." He's like, "I'm coming for you, douchebag." and he's like, what did he call him? He called him something. There was a word he used.
Fuck. Scumbag.
No,
That ain't
no,
what
not
scumbag.
scumbag. Not scumbag. Hold on.
What the?
Shit. Yeah, they did a Who's Ready for Story Time with the Bang Bang Club.
Wow. At least it got an A though.
Yeah, the segment got an A.
Yeah. They've been harsh lately, man.
He said, MJF said, I'm honest about everything I've done in my past because I'm not just a scumbag, I'm their scumbag. He's like, MJF said after running down a list of the greatest sins he's done, he's like, it was nice to see someone finally use MJF's emotions against him to get their benefit. Bullet Club outsmarted him, suckered him in, and
Yeah.
left him laying.
Yeah.
We need a champ. He said, we need a champion that lives up to the name Elite. And you, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, are not him. Jay White said before issuing his challenge for the match at Full Gear.
Right. Wow.
So it's a good segment. We also had a trios match for the trios title. It was the Acclaimed versus Butcher, Blade, and Kip Sabian. Felt like a wasted segment, and it felt like it was rushed.
Yeah.
It feels like they don't know what to do with Butcher and Blade. That saddens me because they're a good tag team and they're good wrestlers. Acclaimed won, obviously, and the Great got a C.
Yeah, they got so much potential. I don't know what they're doing.
Exactly what I just said. How has AEW still not figured out how to maximize the Butcher and the Blade on this show? Let's see. We also had Chris Jericho and Kenny Omega versus Konosuke Takeshita. And it was supposed to be Sammy Guevara, but Sammy Guevara is out due to a concussion and concussion protocols. He is not allowed to wrestle. So they had to come up with a replacement. And the replacement was Kyle Fletcher of Aussie Open, which his partner, Mark Davis, is injured with a broken wrist.
Wow.
Match was good. It was solid.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. In the end, Jericho and Omega finally pick up a W and defeat Fletcher and Takeshita.
What?
Don Callis was furious. And then out of nowhere, after the win, Powerhouse Hobbs is in the ring beating the shit out of Jericho and Omega.
Wow.
I mean, beating the shit out of them. And he turned it on Omega really hard. He had a guardrail at one point, and he snapped a fucking bar off the guardrail, and then guardrail, and was squishing it down, stepping on it, choking the shit out of Omega with the guardrail.
Where was his buddy?
Throwing him all over the place and beating his ass.
Where was
Jericho
his buddy?
tried, huh?
His buddies let him get beat up like that? They ain't too much best friends, are they?
No, the Young Bucks were at the hospital.
Oh, okay.
And Adam Page wasn't there.
Oh, I got you.
He was all alone, and Jericho tried helping him by crawling in front of him to protect him, just by putting his body in the way. And Hobbs beat the shit out of Jericho some more, and then turned on and beat the shit out of Kenny Omega some more by tying him to the ropes with duct tape, and then handing Don Callis the chair and letting Callis hit him in the fucking head with the chair. As you saw Kenny Omega crumble to the mat. And then they started stomping him some more. And Powerhouse Hobbs is now part of the Don Callis family.
Wow, they gonna be tough. Ooh,
They picking up some G's, boy. They got Osprey, they got Takeshita, they got Guevara,
oh my
they got Powerhouse Hobbs now.
man, that is crazy. That's a crazy stable.
That is going to be that's going to be a problem.
Yeah. Who you think stopping them?
They're going to have to do something.
They
That's
gotta
a
make
problem.
all of them got to be champions.
And now for the shitty segment of the night.
Oh no, don't, bro. Mm-mm.
Now I got to
Mm-mm.
because it's funny. It's funny.
Mm-mm.
The vignettes are hilarious.
Mm-mm.
Timeless Tony Storm with her black and white vignettes and black and white entrance. Timeless Tony Storm. Remember that. Versus Sky Blue. Now, I will say Sky Blue has improved a great deal since I first started watching her. I enjoy watching her. I think she is a good wrestler. And I feel like she needs to do more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I want to see more out of Sky Blue. I want them to actually, rank her up for a championship.
Yeah. Yeah.
I also heard that Julia Hart will not be on TV for a little while. She's taking time off because she's getting married
Mm.
to Lee Johnson.
Okay.
So she's going to be saying the I do's and stuff this week or next week. Dumbass. It's a trap.
Don't do it. So you putting your dick in the dirt. All right, what else we got next?
That match, obviously, Tony Storm defeated Sky Blue. The match got a C plus. It was not that great. Sky Blue did everything she could to try to make it as good as possible, but watching Boring Storm never is good. That's got to be. She needs to get rid of Timeless Tony Storm and just call herself Boring Storm.
Wow.
Snore Storm.
Wow.
P Break Storm.
Wow. Okay, man. We get the point, man. We get the point.
What? I got material for days.
I see that.
Make more money on OnlyFans.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Only reason people watch the match is to look at her. Other than that, Onyx Blade.
Okay.
Hey everyone, Butcher and the Blade are great wrestlers and a good tag team. Yes, they are. Sadly, they got lost in the shuffle due to all the talents and the bigger name. You're correct. Congrats to Julia Hart. Yes. And anyways, catch y'all later. Good night. I explained. Thank you for passing by the P.U.W.F. and thank you for commenting and watching. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Moving on to the next segment.
Okay.
Boring Storm wins and yep. Boring Storm. To Adam Copeland promo.
No, the rated R. Adam.
This was a good promo.
Yeah, it was.
It was a good promo. He was talking and he was saying how his daughter wanted him to come back to be with Uncle Jay so he could have fun. And he calls out Christian. No one comes out. Then he calls out Christian again. And then here comes Christian's music with the countdown. Okay. Christian comes to the ring. Edge, Adam Copeland says, "Do you know why I did what I did?" He's like, "It was nothing against you." He's like, "But he's like, I got in the ring and saw Sting on the floor, and you were about to concerto Sting. This is the man that you took his picture to a barber shop to have them put it in the mirror and have the haircut done. You had the Sting haircut done in the 80s. He's like, this is the man you idolized. You were Sting and I was Lex Luger." He said, "So to see what you were about to do, I couldn't let that happen." He's like, but he said, "Look, I'm here now." He's like, "I'm here." He's like, "Let's do it." He's like, let's get together again. Let's be that tag team again. We are one of the greatest tag teams in wrestling history. He's like, "Let's do this." He's like, "Let's end our careers on a high note. Let's run this company like we would any other company and take it over." Like, he was like, let's do this. And Christian looked like he was getting teary-eyed a little bit, and he asked for the mic, and he took the mic, and then he hugged Adam Copeland. And as he's hugging him, he picks the mic up from behind Adam's Copeland's head, and he's like, "Go fuck yourself." and he leaves, and he goes to the top of the ramp. I was look, man, I was dying.
Hey.
I watched this shit this morning before going to work, and that was the last thing I saw before taking a shower. I was dying. I was like, "Yo, Christian cold as fuck."
Oh, straight asshole.
I was like, "Damn." He's just like, he hugged him and everything. He's like, "Go fuck yourself." I was like, "Wow."
Bro. You're a cold individual.
And he went to the top of the ramp, and he's like, "Yeah," he's like, "Let me give you a taste of what you're going to be looking at this upcoming Tuesday." And
2.0.
Luchasaurus's music hit, and the Luchasaurus and Nick Wayne walked out next to Christian Cage.
Man, that shit sounds just like Kane music, don't it?
No, it sounds like a dinosaur walking through the woods. It reminds me of the Dinosaurs TV show. It's like dum 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 dum. I'm like, I feel like I'm watching Dinosaurs back on TGIF Friday nights.
Oh, that's horrible.
And that, my friends, is how we close Dynamite. It was a good show. It was a very good show. They ended on a high note. The segment got like an A. Yeah, it got an A. I mean, you can't fucking give anything less than an A. Christian and fucking Adam Copeland. Come on now.
Yeah.
I'm still the hug, patting him on the back, and then lifts the microphone up behind his head. He's like, "Go fuck yourself." I'm like, "Oh my God, did that really just fucking happen?"
Hey, Christian is so cold. I was watching one video where he took the title belt from the kid. You know, I said, "Man, what the fuck about this man?"
He MJF that motherfucker.
Man, he make MJF look like a goddamn choir boy.
He does like Ted DiBiase style shit. With the little boy dribbling the basketball, and then right when he's about to get to 10 dribbles, he kicks the ball.
Yes. Man, this Christian, he's a straight like demon, bro.
We're getting some of the best work Christian has done in years.
Ever. Yeah.
I'm very excited for everything that we've been seeing.
Me too.
They're going to have Edge beat Luchasaurus. They're going to have him face Nick Wayne, and he's going to beat Nick Wayne. And then Christian will be the next on the chopping block. The question is, do you have Edge beat Christian for the TNT title?
I don't think so.
Yeah, because think about it this way: if Edge wins the TNT title,
Mm-hmm.
then who's next? And who's going to beat Edge for that belt?
Nobody.
Or is he just going to run that title for a while?
He shouldn't. I don't know. I just don't see Edge having a. Well, they might make him win all the titles.
They might give him a chance with all the belts just so he can have more on his resume.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I just know that wrestling's going to be crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Wrestling is going to be bananas.
Yeah.
We did hear the show overall got a B grade.
Mm-hmm.
So next week, Tuesday, Championship Tuesday for Dynamite,
Mm-hmm.
Title Tuesday, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
We are getting Adam Copeland versus Luchasaurus,
Mm-hmm.
Chris Jericho versus Powerhouse Hobbs.
Mm-hmm.
AEW Women's Championship is being defended Saraya versus Hikaru Shida.
Mm-hmm.
Hangman Adam Page versus Switchblade Jay White. And Bryan Danielson versus Swerve Strickland for the number one contendership for the TNT title.
Oh my, this could be a good match. That's gonna be a good match.
Who are you gonna have win though? You can't have Swerve win. Christian's champion. You're not gonna have a heel on heel. You're not gonna have heel on heel.
No, I'm just
so
saying.
Bryan Danielson's gonna win.
Yeah.
He's gonna beat Swerve.
Mm-hmm.
But then what? You're gonna have him go against Christian Cage?
Right.
What?
I don't know. That's I don't know. That's straight dumb. That's like a dead end hitting it's like running into a brick wall.
Oh my God, I can see it now. I already see this shit happening.
What's that?
I'm already envisioning it. Christian Cage versus Bryan Danielson, right?
Mm-hmm.
Christian starts targeting his neck.
Mm-hmm.
And like doing some like straight up dirty ass heel shit to the neck, like Darby style shit, like throwing him on the fucking steps, neck first and shit. Dropping him on the apron neck first. Making it look like he's killing Danielson.
Yeah. Or
like murdering him.
Or what if we see an Edge turn heel?
No, we're not going to get that yet.
Yeah.
Not yet. It's too soon.
Yeah.
He's fresh on a babyface run right now. They're not going to turn him that fast.
Yeah.
Plus you got Wardlow. Also, there was a segment from Samoa Joe that we didn't talk about either.
Oh, yeah.
Samoa Joe cut a segment in a suit with a cigar and a glass of brandy or scotch.
Uh-oh. I see it coming.
It was very, very main event mafia-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Now, can it happen? Yeah, it can happen.
Yes,
Sting's there.
Mm-hmm.
Nash ain't doing nothing. Kurt Angle ain't doing nothing. The only one they wouldn't be able to get is Booker T.
Yeah.
But
they gonna have
the other four guys.
They gonna have the Pope replace him.
What? Booker T?
Yeah.
You could have a stick figure replace Booker T. All you gotta do is just take a mop and shake a mop back and forth. Sucker!
You gotta get the Pope, man.
We're gonna get a mop and just shake a mop.
Hey, what's your heat with the Pope?
Fuck Pope. D'Angelo Dinero. Fuck that bitch.
Oh man, I remember him at OVW, man.
Talk about Pope D'Angelo Dinero. Next.
What are we talking about next, bro?
Huh? Not Pope. All right, let me. So that's going to be Dynamite's card for next week. Let's pull up the card for this weekend. We got the pay-per-view coming up. We're going to talk about the Fastlane pay-per-view, and we're going to give predictions on the Fastlane pay-per-view. As soon as I get the card, here we go. Fastlane card. Damn it. Guess I'll go with CBS because
I got it right here.
I'm getting there. Hold on, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Do you know? Do you know the matches?
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. Your slow
All right,
phone.
so John Cena and LA Knight versus the Bloodline.
Mm-hmm.
Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso. Who you got?
I gotta say the Bloodline. I gotta say Solo.
Yeah, I was gonna say, 'cause you know, John Cena hasn't won a match in like 5 years, right?
Yeah.
I hate John Cena. I do. I hate John Cena, but I like LA Knight. So
You like the album?
yeah, we're gonna go with the yeah. LA Knight's gonna get the W.
You hear what I said? I said you like
What?
the album though.
I didn't like the album. What are you talking about? All right. World Heavyweight Championship match: Seth Rollins versus Shinsuke Nakamura in a last man standing match. Who you got? Whoever's watching, you can comment down below too. You can give us your feedback on these matches. Let us know who you think is going to win.
I'm going with the Architect, baby. Go with Seth freaking Rollins. But I want to see Nakamura win it to have a little, on his resume, but I don't see them giving it the bill to him. So
I'm going the opposite spectrum, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going Nakamura. I'm betting on Nakamura.
Okay, so where is he gonna go after Nakamura win? What happens? They gonna keep doing the same matches over and over again?
Seth Rollins left, take some time off.
Yeah. What else we got, bro? What's the next match?
WWE Women's Championship match: Io Sky versus Asuka versus Charlotte Flair. Triple threat. Who you got?
I gotta say, I want to say Oscar, man. But I think Io Sky gonna retain it because damage control.
Okay, here's two reasons. One, two different scenarios. One would be Charlotte winning it because they want to get her to the 16 so she could pass her father.
Oh yeah, she at what 15 now?
She's like that.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
And they have to WrestleMania to do that. I mean, this way they can culminate it all at WrestleMania, where she passes her dad at WrestleMania.
Yeah,
but they have to have her have quick title reigns and quick losses and quick wins and quick losses.
Yeah.
Kind of like how her and Sasha were back in the day.
Yeah.
But rumor has it, y'all, it's just a rumor. But rumor has it they already have the winners for the Royal Rumble this year picked.
What?
Rumor has it that they want to have Io Sky retain the belt.
Mm-hmm.
and then have Dakota Kai win the Royal Rumble, the Women's Rumble. And they want to have a triple threat match with Dakota Kai, Io Sky, and Bayley for the championship at WrestleMania.
Mm.
I'm not going to knock the match. The match will be great.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to break up groups sometime.
Yeah, they falling apart anyway, so.
Not as bad as Judgment Day.
But
Undisputed Tag Team Championship match. The Judgment Day versus the Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso. Who you got?
I gotta go with Judgment Day. I don't see Cody Rhodes and them winning it.
Neither do I. I'm going with Judgment Day.
Yeah.
LWO, Rey Mysterio and Santos Escobar, Joaquin Wild and or Cruz del Toro versus Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits. Who you got?
As much as I like Bobby Lashley, and as much as I like Rey Mysterio, I got to see Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits winning.
I'm going to second that. But I have a feeling it's going to be because of Ray hitting Santos Escobar.
Yeah. Bro.
I'm going to have a feeling he's gonna fuck up, hit Santos Escobar, and it's going to cause Santos Escobar to get knocked into Lashley, and Lashley's going to finish him.
You know what I fucking find racist as hell, though? Why the fuck
What?
Selena Vega walking around with that little house shocker shoot on, and every time she get a hold of somebody, she hit him with it?
Because I don't know. I don't know. Well, supposedly that's all the matches for the pay-per-view. That is not a lot of matches.
No. And it's not really good.
And there is not a lot of singles matches. There is like one singles match.
How many pay-per-views have they had lately where every belt was on the line? They haven't.
WrestleMania.
It wasn't good then.
WrestleMania, because they do 2 nights. They have to have all the belts on the line. It's 2-night event.
Yeah, it wasn't good though.
Got to make up for like 8 to 10 hours of content.
It was more of a filler than it was an actual match.
I just find it fucked up how we're having so many goddamn tag matches, triple threats, and
Yeah.
shit. It's like, okay, tag match. One singles match on the entire card. And
Yeah.
it's Seth Rollins versus Nakamura in the last man standing match, which will be the main event.
Yeah. That is crazy.
Then we got the tag match with the Bloodline and Cena and fucking LA Knight. The triple threat match for the women's title. The tag championship match, which is a tag match. And then we got the 3-on-3 match, the 6-man tag.
Yeah, where are they going?
It's like, why do we have so many fucking multi-matches? Why can't we just have some singles matches?
Yeah. Yeah, Drew McIntyre ain't on the card.
Nope. No Drew McIntyre, no Sheamus.
Yeah. Well, that's saying something, bro. Something in the back broiling, cooking, brewing.
I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. And I don't know why they're doing why they are pushing for all these multi-man matches. Like, we need to have more singles matches, and we need to have more title defenses on pay-per-views.
Yeah. I agree. Yes. I don't know.
If I was WWE, I would have booked a rematch with Ciampa and Gunther at Fastlane.
Yeah. So who do you see? Who you do? Since they fucked up like 3 times, making Gunther lose the belt. Who do you see Gunther losing to?
Dragunov.
So Dragunov ain't finna have the NXT belt for long?
Nope.
Who do you think he'll lose to?
I think he's going to have it maybe 3 to 6 months.
So Gunther go ahead and build that much longer?
I think he's going to hold it till WrestleMania.
Hmm.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting for him to do an open challenge.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when Dragunov can step in, or they can have it to where he signs or like is beating the shit out of somebody, and or says that he's beaten he says he's beaten everybody. There's nobody left for him to beat to defend his title against anymore. And that's when Dragunov's music hits and Dragunov comes out.
I wouldn't even mind if they had a title versus title and Dragunov won.
Yeah, but you don't want to do that though. If you're gonna bring Dragunov to the main roster to take the IC title, you just want to make sure he doesn't have that belt. But I digress. Like I said, rumors and stuff. We got some. There's a lot of speculation going on right now. Randy Orton supposedly has been healed from his surgery for a while, but they don't want to take a chance on him getting hurt or re-injured, so they're taking their time bringing him back. So I expect Randy Orton to be back soon.
I hope you come back full heel.
Oh man, that would be fucking great.
Man, RKO out of nowhere. So one of the rumors is Batista coming back. How you feel about that?
Another big guy. I don't feel he's anything special.
Not no more.
What about what else we got talking about here? What about I forgot.
What's up? What's you talking about?
Nah, I'm trying to remember what the hell I was going to say. I had a brain fart. I just hope I hope they do something soon with WWE to where it capitalizes and corrects things.
Yeah.
But all right, y'all. We have talked about wrestling for the week. We have gave a little bit of a rundown of the matches for next week for Dynamite for Tuesday, and we also talked about the pay-per-view. Let's hope that the pay-per-view goes well, even though it's only got one singles match. Let's hope it goes well, and it's got. Oh, thank God, it's only got one women's match.
Yeah. Hopefully it's fast and quick.
Nah, it's a triple threat. It's probably going to be like 20 minutes.
No.
Maybe longer, because they only have a certain amount of shows.
Yeah. But I'm just hoping it's fast and quick.
What was I say? I hate when I can't remember shit. All right, y'all. That'll probably do it for tonight with wrestling talk. I know there's a lot going on in wrestling right now. There's a lot of rumors and speculation going on. I know that Ricky Starks going to the WWE is looking more and more passable as soon as his contract runs out.
I don't think he'll make it. I don't think he'll last.
as of right now, he has like a 75% chance of signing with the WWE. Yeah. So there's that.
Mm-hmm.
And all right, y'all. Well, let's go ahead and wrap this up, D-Walk. And we will talk to you guys and gals the next time. Don't forget, Thursday nights, 9:30. We do wrestling talk every week. And D-Walk, he does the NXT talk on Wednesday nights at 9. And you never know who's going to show up.
Yeah. Last night was crazy.
So, stay happy, everyone. Stay healthy, and just enjoy wrestling. Good night.
Yeah.